Krampus is more consistent, but Skip is the more skill testing one. Does anybody have a vote before we tick it down? Alright, we got a vote for Skip, so we'll go Skip. So with Skip, you really have to employ tight play in the early game, not to lose too many health at the end. So you really need to find good creatures off the start, or you're just gonna get your butt kicked. So in this shop, if this was my 3 shop, I'd be looking at grabbing Tweedledee, but I'm not locking it in for Tweedledee. We can hope for a better 3. What would be the best 3? Vanepire's pretty good on round 2, because it can at least take out 2 different things. Shadow Assassin is obviously would be pretty good as well, but I'm only going to have 4 gold next turn, and there's no way to get there. So I'm not locking to get that Shadow Assassin, even though I've got a Slay creature that technically should get Slays, unless, are we up against Merlin? Or Merlin would be bad, Jack's Giant would be bad, because we won't necessarily get the Slays. And Ivella could be bad too if they got lucky rounds on first and second. So many dwarves. Okay, that worked out. We hit the absolute best spell possible there. I keep Cindy back for cleanup on X1s. So Cinderella is, as you see there, not too bad if you can hit that mysterious scroll or something, because that gives you 2 casts on if you're on 3, but wasting your early board presence for casting spells isn't necessarily the best option usually. So we've got a whole bunch of crap in the shop here again. I'm tempted to buy the spell because that's guaranteed to kill something if they have something on their back row. This is kind of where I wish I had that Shadow Assassin. But I think I would probably much rather have the Tiny in there rather than spell, but as long as they've got something on their back row, which Wonder Waddle's probably got a support for their animals on the back row. We're hoping by this point they've got something back there anyways. And look at that, just always my luck, right? And Dracula getting that, or Vanepire getting that extra Slay there was just the icing to actually bring it home for me there. Got Pup next round, right? That'll help me getting my sleighs off there. This is going to help my big guys stay big. Although that makes doubly even bigger. By a dragon. That was a key pick. Good dragon. Our opponent's got a slightly large doubly over there. Doubly? Doubly's great. I don't complain about doubly at all. He's either super ridiculous or is just fine. Like, very rarely he's underwhelming. At 2, he was ridiculous. Seven three or a 6-4. Oh yeah, P loses her buff, so I gotta keep her on the lady. My brave princess is actually getting sleighs. I'm super impressed this round. All right. Wombats replace our Vampire. Just keep our big character bigger. Take a look. Jeez, I really wish I had gone in on for dwarves here. Nobody else is accelerated. Somebody else was already going dwarves, right? So it's probably a bad idea to try to get there. I'm locking for the Wish Upon a Star. Alright, go, go, Brave. No! Wrong one, Brave Princess! Why do you always pick the wrong one? Why didn't you hit my book? Alright, we lost another round, finally. And our spell goes away, which sucks, but that's life. You're just not gonna get a sleigh anymore. Not ever. And I want that Southern Siren. Actually, no, we're going into 6, aren't we? So I'll just stick with my Wombats for now. Yeah, Sporko is there, but still don't think it's going to be good enough. There's probably going to be 2 or 3 units on people's front lines that 8, 9 attacks not going to kill. See, 1, 2. There would have been 2 there that she wouldn't have been able to kill. Get the good boy.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too.
You've got a Shadow Assassin.
Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time.
Oni King, where are you?
Let's take it slow.
We just upgrade our dragon. Yes, I think so. There's another upgrade for a dragon. But I've lost all of my sleighs now, so there's no reason to look for that. There's Echo, but I got nothing to go with Echo. So while I did good in the early games with solid units, I'm now starting to fall very, very, very far behind. Kind of not surprised that I've lost the last 2 rounds the way I have. 4 power is 4 power. Maybe you hit your sleigh. Probably not, but maybe. Mr. Page. Oh, and you've got... Didn't even kill his princess. Oh, sorry, Mr. Page. Sorry about your luck there hitting Jerry. Storm King's pretty good. Pretty good. There's that Oni King I was wanting. But I don't really have monsters, right? You're a mage, not a monster? We'll take it just to get a decent unit into the game.
Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you go.
Move my support over to the units that'll spawn new units. Which I should have done a couple of rounds ago. That Ashwood sure soaked up some damage. Let the Oni King do its work. Oh yes, there's some monsters. There are monsters. I'm just casting that spell for the Oni King. Not super interested in the 3 big pigs. It's a lot of stats, but I'm gonna have an 18-18 attacking, or do I want to have a 30-28-28 attacking first? I think it's more likely that the Jormungand will survive an attack, so I'm going to keep it there for now. And hopefully if we roll high, then we'll get the attack with the Southern Siren and actually kill something. You are a monster still, right? Yes. Thank you for the ranged unit. What's in your wombat? Oh, that was unfortunate. There's another Ashwood to start. Soaking up some hits so that my big units in the back can do some work. Trying to get out of the Lady of the Lake, hopefully find a Greenheart Knight. Although Grumblegore is interesting too, because you're a monster. And get that Siren boosted up even more. Try and find a more impactful spell just to cast for the turn. That'll work. Fireball would have been alright too. Yeah, so just another one of these typical games where I go the whole game without getting treasures. Jormungand is pretty awesome, especially if you've got the Grim Souls to go with him. He gets out of hand pretty quickly. Robin Wood. Is Robin Wood better than anything I got on my board right now? I don't think so. So I'm leaving the one spot open, works with the Monkey's Paw, and if I get a Slay with the Southern Siren, then it's got a spot to go. There's only one bad hit here, and that's a great. Alright, Muerte. 1 or 2 more rounds. Did I pass by a Grimsoul there? I might have. Don't think I was looking for it. Do I put a Baba Yaga in for my Wombat? Problem is I want the Grumblegore on the Siren too, right? Dragon, not a monster. I'll take a health. Oh, there was a Green Knight, which would have been good, but I'm in too much of a rush, looking for doubles. Lock it! Lock! Lock! Lock it, please! Lock! Alright, we can hope we get lucky with our pig. Do I lock to try and double up the Grumblegore? Could also take out the Storm King for a Grumblegore. Gives me a second out at another treasure. Yeah, if I do lose out on this in this fight here with Muerte, that's because I didn't end up with any treasures at all. Like, he's got his Prince and Princess's treasures, he's got the Forking Rod, which if he gets like a Shrink spell, that's really going to do a lot of damage to my board. Yeah, too late for the Pigomorph. And nothing left that I could actually slay there. Good games. Skip. Stuff. It wasn't really any kind of actual composition. So finish 28-10, so 110 points on the day, that's not too bad.